Okay, so we can classify polygons. We just practice naming the different types of polygons, but we can also classify them as a regular polygon or not a regular polygon. A regular polygon has all sides are congruent. Okay, congruent means they have the same measures. Okay, so they're equal. Equal sides or equal angles. Okay, so everybody say congruent. Congruent. So if they have all their sides are the same, so for example, we look here, we have 4 centimeters. Here's another side, it's 4 centimeters. Another side is 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and 4 centimeters. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided figure. Anybody remember what that would be called? That would be, if we were to name it, it's a pentagon. So if we go back to your previous slide, a 5-sided figure is a pentagon. Okay, it's not asking us to name it, but why not? So all the sides are the same or congruent, and all the angles are the same or congruent. So all the angles are 108 degrees. Here's an angle, 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 angle. When we see 108 degrees, this doesn't mean temperature. This means the angle, how the angle is measured. Okay, so we usually would measure an angle with a protractor to measure an angle. But these, for 5th grade, they're giving us the measurement of the angle. Okay, so each of these is 108 degrees, so all the sides are congruent, all the angles are congruent, so it is a regular polygon. So opposite of that would be the sides and the angles are not congruent or not equal. Okay, so in this example, it's giving us numbers as measurements and degrees for the angles. But in this next example, this is another way that we could look at it. We might see these hash marks. Okay, so for example, here's a hash mark. So this is the same figure. So here's another example. Okay, this is a pentagon. It just has a different shape, but it has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, okay, it has this 5-sided figure. Now, when we look at these hash marks, there's one hash mark here and one on this side. So that means that these sides are equal. And then when we look at these sides, there's 2 hash marks, which means that these sides are equal. Okay, so, and then this side has no hash mark at all. Okay, so we're looking at the markings in this one versus numbers that we saw in this example. Okay, so you could see these in a couple different ways. Okay, so using the markings, so we can look at the sides. There's no hash mark here, so this side is not equal to these or these. These 2 sides are equal, and these 2 sides are equal, so not all the sides are equal or congruent. And then the same goes for the angles. We have an angle here that's measured with one little curve, and then we have another angle here with 2 half circles or curves, and then this angle has none. So that's showing us that these 2 angles are equal. These 2 angles are equal. Okay, so again, not all of the angles are congruent. Okay, so this would be classified as not a regular polygon. Okay, so again, we're looking at the sides and angles to tell if they are a regular polygon or not a regular polygon.